to you. Right. So as I was saying earlier, I'm Candice Gordon, the owner and founder of Shevielle Naturals, and we are an organic-based hair and skincare brand that seeks to holistically improve the health of our customers' hair and skin. And we aim to do so by providing a line of natural hair and skincare products, which include oils such as coconut oil, castor oil, neem oil, rosemary oil, and we also provide butters like our castor neem butter or herbal butter and our soaps as well. So as we said, we're aiming to help you guys along your natural journey to optimum hair and skin health. And that's why we have a variety of content that can help you guys to get started. So if you follow my page, you'll get like tips, natural remedies, and so forth that can help you to have a seamless transition as best as possible. And our webinars and lives are also a means through which we aim to empower our target audience to make the lifestyle changes they need to make and be consistent. So in this afternoon's webinar, we have a lineup of beautiful ladies, who are going to empower us with their knowledge and their experience, whether it be in goal setting, in hair and skincare, or if it's in health and wellness or fitness. We have a beautiful lineup. And these ladies include Kaylin Ramsey. We also have Ayana Curtin-Hines. And finally, we have Huevia Duncan. All right. So to begin our afternoon, we'll be taking Kaylin first. And she is an entrepreneur like myself. And as an entrepreneur, you have to be organized. Like, if you're not organized, you find that not only your business falls apart, but also your life as well. And she'll be showing us how to actually set goals and how to cultivate habits that will make 2022 an amazing year. She's also the owner and operator of Katie Pink's Designs. I'm actually wearing one of her headbands right now, guys. And she actually makes a variety of hair accessories, which include headbands. She also has bonnets as well. And from time to time, she sells hair tools like brushes, detanglers, and so on. So first, listen up, guys. We'll be having surprises and also gifts as well for our participants. So here she comes.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. You're hearing me?
Yes. Oh, but before I begin, guys, I really wanted to hear from you guys where you're from. So if you don't mind, so you guys can type in the chat, where you're from and what you're expecting. So I see Nicholas, I see Janelle. You guys can type quickly where you're from in the chat. No, be shy, guys. We're trying to build a community.
Well, I am from St. Andrew. I am coming to you live and direct from my dining room.
Okay. Hi.
Based in the Kingston 8 area. And I'm very, very honored to be a part of your event, my dear.
Yes, thank you, Ayana. Well, I'm from Old Harbor, St. Catherine. And we also have Shantice from Texas. We have Janelle Powell from St. Elizabeth with an exclamation sign. We also have Kimon from St. Thomas, Nicholas from Mona. We also have Kamika Morgan from St. Catherine, Allison from Portmore. So guys, you can definitely take a picture of the event. You can tag myself. We could also tag our presenters as well. And I'll put the handles in the chat. And Janice from Kingston. All right, so Katie, I'll let you take the floor now.
Okay, hi again, everyone. My name is Katie Ramsey, as she mentioned earlier. I'm the owner of Katie Pink's Designs, and today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about goals. Now, I'm going to give you a brief definition of goals. Goals. Your dreams take many forms, and often they're goals that you want to achieve. These goals can become life goals, which are 10 ways to reach success you've always dreamed of. So guys, I'm a little bit sick. So if I sound a little bit weird, I've been sick for about 2 weeks now. But basically, goals are dreams. Most times we have visions of what we would like to achieve in the future, and then we take it down by writing it down on paper. Do you guys have your definition of what a goal is? You can feel free to share it.
You guys, you can share it in the chat, so
Right, so
I will relate to you.
pardon?
I was saying I will relay the questions to you.
Okay, no problem. There are two types of goals. I'm pretty sure a lot of you might know the two types of goals. You have long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals may take up to 12 months or sometimes even years, while your short-term goals can look like your daily routine. Some simple routines like waking up at 4:30, going to the gym, stuff like that. Setting a daily routine and habits. In order to achieve your goals, you need to be realistic with setting them. So sometimes we just had ring in the New Year's, and a lot of persons might have a lot of goals that they set out to achieve, but sometimes most of these goals are not realistic. So we need to sit down, write down some goals, 10 or 15 goals. I know a lot of persons write down a lot of goals each year to ring in the new year. However, they are not able to attain them. Any of you guys experience that? You guys can talk in the chat. I'm not really seeing any much interaction, but for me, I have first-hand experience with that, writing down a lot of goals and starting it January 1st. Say I want to go to the gym, I want to start eating properly, and I start going to the gym for 3 days. And once I miss one day, I fall off track. And then it's like, oh, let's wait till next month. Next month, I will start over. That has happened to me a lot of times. So what I start doing now is start where I am. So if I miss Monday, I start on Tuesday. So it's not about waiting until the fresh week starts, the Monday to start all over again. Because if you continue doing that, you will never start. Is to lose my belly fat. Exactly. So what's my suggestion to you is to write out 3 goals for the year and work on those three goals. You're going to break up those 3 goals into small tasks that you can achieve on a daily basis. So say, for example, you want to go to the gym, right? That's one of your goals. You're going to break that up into segments. So whether it's going to be, you're going to buy some workout outfits, you're going to lay it out the night before, you're going to set an alarm to go to the gym every day, or you're going to have an accountability partner that wakes you up at 4:30 every morning to get up and go to the gym. You have to break it down into small pieces. It could mean that you set out your clothes the night before and you do 20 jumping jacks. That's a start. So each day you add one of those small goals from your larger goal to your to-do list. Somebody says my goal is to be more purpose-driven in the work I do. So I hope that was helpful. So you list out your 3 goals that you want to achieve for the year, and you break down those 3 goals into segments, into bite size. All right, so goals can be broken down into categories such as spiritual, family, health, personal, financial. You have many different categories, so you need to decide on the categories that you want to focus on this year and write them all down, and then you can dive into each category. So for example, you want to be $1,000 by the end of the year, then you can now break that down into daily goals. I'm gonna save $100 a day, or I'm gonna put on $1,000 a week, something like that. And that will be more achievable than trying to save $1 million all at once. So you decide on the categories, and you also need to be very realistic. A technique that I would like to challenge you guys to do is to time block your days. What do I mean by this? Basically, you will be setting timelines for each task, each routine in your daily routine or schedule that you set up for yourself. So for example, you have going to the gym, you have eating a healthy breakfast, you have going into the office for a meeting, stuff like that, but you're putting a timeline on it. So by 4:30, I'll be going to the gym, I'll eat breakfast at 8 o'clock, I'll take a break from 10 to 12. You put a timeline on it, and then you try to stick to it. In this way, you will see where your time is going each day. So, and again, I stick to saying you need to be setting realistic goals. You cannot be time blocking your day and not allowing any time for breaks, any time for any mishaps to happen. For example, if you're going to be putting your stuff back to back to back, that's not very realistic. That's not being very realistic, because as an entrepreneur, I will try to start my days with going to gym, coming home, having breakfast, going straight to the office, stuff like that. But I know myself, most of the times I can work 2 to 3 hours after gym, and then I need to take a nap. Because after gym, I feel a little bit tired, and I know myself, I need to take a nap at some point. So I have to set out time to take a nap. And if I don't do that, then sometimes a day just runs by and I don't get most out of my days. So you have to know yourself and know how your body is. Don't know if you guys have any questions. If not, I'm going to move on. Okay, I see in the comments, my goal is try to eat more healthy this year and try my hand at networking, marketing, and earn more income. And that's a good goal. You can break down this goal into you want to eat healthy, you want to network, and you also want to make an income. So you can break down this goal into 3 categories. So for example, you said eating more healthy. You can schedule your daily meal plan. For example, having a fruit in the morning instead of having bread and egg. You can just have hard-boiled eggs. When you actually set out a meal plan, it doesn't have to be anything expensive or technical. You look up a couple things that is healthy, and you try to work towards eating that daily. Every day might not be perfect, but at least you're working towards that goal. Small steps. Instead of having bread, you can have cucumber with your sardine, stuff like that. Also networking. You are actually at an event where you get to network, so that's working towards your goal. Earn more income. Start a business. You can draw up a business plan. Starting small, research on the different things that you like and see if you can monetize that. All right, so let's touch on a little bit of skincare and hair care goals. right? So I'm high on taking care of myself. Lately, I've been sick, so I haven't been doing much. But for hair care, you need to try and have a regimen. And what I mean by this, you need to try and have a specific schedule for your hair. So, for example, you treat your hair every 2 weeks, do a deep treatment, right? You can also say, I will oil my scalp every other day with Chevielle's castor oil. You know, you can also schedule when you want to do your protective styles, and this will also help your hair to flourish. When my hair was natural, my hair did very well, simply because I treated my hair almost every 2 weeks. I deep condition my hair, and I use really good products in my hair. I also make space to visit the hairdresser and get my hair trimmed. I always knew when it was time to get my hair trimmed, and that helped me on my hair care journey. If you want to see pictures of my natural hair, you can definitely head on over to my business page and you'll see a couple pictures of that. Um, Also, your skin is very important. I mean, what you eat, it basically shows on your skin. So if you should change into eating more healthy things and also have a skincare routine, your skin can do a little bit better. So for example, you can take time off to do a facial once a month. You can also do face masks once a week, stuff like that. Every Monday, I will do a face mask, and this will help in your improvement of your skin. I want to leave a little quote with you. And it's from this book, Barack Obama Quotes to Live By. And it says, you have to be willing to take some risk and do some hard things in order to be a leader. A leader is not just a name, a title, and privileges and perks. So that's what I want to leave with you guys. Not sure if you have any questions for me.
Don't be shy. Go ahead and ask your question. I know she shared a lot of information I think that will be useful for us in 2022. So you guys can go ahead. But I will say this, I definitely love the idea of breaking up the goals. So, oh, my camera is off. I don't have my goal book with me, guys, but I have a planner. So let me turn up my camera real quick. All right, so this is my 2022 plan. I'm very intentional about how I spend my day, right? And what happened is that from December, I would sit down and break down my life. I'll break down my personal development goals, my spiritual goals, my health and wellness goals, my financial goals, my business goals, right? And I would be very specific with dates. And then now, based on those overall goals that are outlined for the sections, I use those to plan my day. So I think what Katie shared with us was very important. And I hope that you guys actually take it seriously because guys, I found my friend introduced me into planning and goal setting. It has been very life transforming. So I don't know if anybody has had any questions for Kadeen or nuggets that they wanted to share.
Just one question, Katie. I know you're an entrepreneur, so you must be super busy. How do you balance all of the things that you have on your plate and still maintain your focus on that self-care and maintaining a good routine for healthy hair and skin? How do you balance that with so many obligations?
Okay, thank you for the question, Ayana. Pronouncing that correctly? Okay, so what I usually do is on Sundays, I would do my entire skincare routine. And that includes steaming my face, doing face masks, and sometimes I would wash my hair as well. So I usually wash my hair every 2 weeks, and I would just carve out a time the entire Sunday, most of the Sunday, to do that. And that's just a little treat to myself. And sometimes I will take the time out to go to the spa or get my hair professionally done. Um, what I try to do for time management is I think I work better under pressure and I work better at nights. So what I usually do, I have a planner and I will write out the things that I need to get done. Sometimes I wait until the night before and I will stay up and do all the products that I need to make and all of that. But the most at the most part I will write down. I have a nice planner that I like to write down everything that I want to do, and I ensure to make those things my priority, because taking some time to reset, go to the spa, get your hair washed, stuff like that, it makes you feel better for the next week. Because if I don't do that, sometimes if I go weeks without doing that, I feel burnt out and I feel drained. As I was saying before, I have been sick for the last 2 weeks and I could barely do anything. And right now, I feel like I need to go to the spa. I need to get my hair done. I need to do my nails, and I feel like I can't do it. So really and truly, I had to just set aside some time. Next week, I feel a little bit better. I need to go and do all of those things, and also the business. I have to be sewing in between, trying to keep up with orders and stuff like that. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, most definitely. The key takeaway from that is that you definitely write things down and you try and set a structure for your week and you dedicate time for yourself
And
at least
also,
every
you
two
have to
weeks.
be realistic. Sorry to cut you. You have to be realistic, as I was mentioning before, because sometimes we put down so much goals and so much things that we want to do, and it's not realistic at all. And then we feel as if we're a failure and we haven't done anything right. You have to write down things that you can actually achieve.
Yeah, the key is being realistic for sure. Thank you for that.
All right,
You're welcome.
right. So I really want to thank Katie for sharing her nuggets with us today. All right. So right. So I hope if you guys have any questions, let us know in the chat, because we're trying to be as interactive as possible. So our
I
next
think we're
present.
just here for the info.
Oh,
So
hello.
we can't really pressure them too much.
Sorry about that. Right. So for our next presentation, we'll actually be focusing on how to set goals and how to cultivate habits for healthier hair and skin in 2022. So last year was our first new year resolution, and I took it really seriously, guys. I sat down and I set some goals and I tried to incorporate what I could. And I've seen that my hair has grown significantly, like from here to here over the past year. I am really curious to see what next year will be. I said before or last year that success does not come by chance. It comes by being intentional, right? And that applies to everything, whether it is work, your marriage or your relationship, your family, your spiritual life. You have to be intentional. It doesn't come by chance. So our next presenter is one who I think is very intentional about what she does, right? She's actually a marketer by profession, but also she prides herself on preparing vegan meals for non-vegan taste buds. You get that part? So as in, like, she cooks vegetarian food, but she makes it so delicious that people who don't eat meat, don't miss the meat, right? But apart from that, she prides herself on sustainable living, and also she's a big fan of natural hair and skincare. She's also a podcaster, and she's also the wife and a mother of 2 lovely children. So the lady who will present for us at this time is Ayana Curtin Hines. So I wish her all the best and pay attention, guys. We have quite a few surprises for you guys as well. Feel free to ask your questions, type them in the chat, and also take pictures and tag us on social media. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I'm really honored to be a part of your event, and I really am so in awe of your youth and how focused you are as a business woman. So I just want to applaud you for that. So my focus today is really on some of the habits that you can cultivate for great skincare and of course great hair care in 2022. I have just a few slides that I want to share with you. I don't know if you can pull up the first one, Candice.
Oh.
Are you able to?
Oh, I haven't received it as yet, so I'll have to double check.
I can't because it says that you've disabled my ability to share.
Oh, all right, let me just give you that privilege right now.
All right, perfect. Promise it won't be too long. Literally about 6 slides.
All right, can you share now?
Yep, I can. Just give me 1 sec.
Oh, I see Nicholas in the chat, a shout out for your food. He's saying that your food is lovely and I'm a meat eater. Look out for her pop-up restaurant coming soon.
Thank you, Nicholas. This is such an inspiration to me. Okay, so I'm just trying to find this in my downloads. Give me a second, guys, please. May I beg you?
No problem.
Let me just open this. Hold on. All right, and you just tell me if you are seeing the presentation just yet. Are you?
Not as yet.
Should be seeing it now, man, no?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So as Candice had said, this year, and for all years, of course, any goal can be achieved if you are very intentional about it. And this year, for me, my goal is really to focus on self-care. I don't know if we have any mothers on the call, but I know for sure that there's so much that comes
We're
with.
not seeing the presentation if you're showing that. Yeah, it's showing a PDF icon. We're not seeing it. All right.
You seeing it now?
No, it's not showing.
And it's saying that I'm sharing. Lord of
We're
mercy.
just seeing the like when you go into my documents and you're trying to start it.
Yeah, hold on 1 sec. Shevielle, can you share? Candice, can you share? Can you share it for me? Because I have it open here. I'm looking at it now, and it says that the window is open. But I'm just seeing something loading, but it's not connecting. I can still go on though. So I was just saying that in order to achieve any goal at all, the key is being intentional. And one thing that I'm very intentional about this year is self-care. I'm seeing a loading window, which is probably my window, but it's just not connecting for some reason. So as soon as it stops, tell me, are you guys seeing a loading screen on to the left of my face? Because I am. No?
No, I'm not, but what I'll do, I'll try to bring it up as soon as possible.
Okay. So yeah, one of the things that we have to be intentional about is, I believe, taking care of ourselves. And it's key because I was saying, I don't know if there are any mothers on the call or on our conversation right now, but I am a mother, as Candy said, and it's a very demanding job, along with your 9 to 5 and everything else that you have on your plate. And of course, for the entrepreneurs on the call who may not necessarily be parents, you are, yeah, and Joanna is saying she's a mother of two girls. Hi, Joanna, thanks for joining us. So she totally gets where I'm coming from. The entrepreneurs on the call, you may just all of us, you know, we have a lot to take care of. But one of the things that I'm really intentional about, and I've made a promise to myself for 2022, is to take better care of myself. And for me, that means taking care of not only you know, the exercise and even my mind, but also my hair and my skin. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that, Candice. So this is my first slide here. And I was saying that what I'm intentional about this year is self-care. And that is critical because I've been neglecting myself and looking at ways in which I can bring myself more centered. One of the things I decided that I had to invest more time, energy, and even money in is taking care of my hair and skin. So you can go to the next slide, Candice. Are you able to go to the next slide? Okay, no worries. We have to keep on going, right? So.
Oh, are you seeing the different slides now? Are you seeing the difference?
No, I'm just seeing the first one. So if you can just press enter to go to the next one.
Are you seeing the change now?
No, I don't know if it's because it's a PDF, it's moving slow.
Yeah, it's a PDF, so it's kind of a bit stucky. But I'm actually on the page now.
Pardon? You're still on the title page.
I'm going to stop sharing and then I'm going to try again.
Okay, no worries. So one of the things that I know that has worked for me is just the way how I eat, what I intake. It is something that I know for sure has helped me. But as far as my skin goals in 2022, I'm taking a very simple approach and trying to do what Kadeen said earlier, set realistic goals and realistic targets. And 3 things that I am vowing to myself in 2022 for my skin is to make sure that I moisturize, I apply sunscreen, and just to have patience with the process. The key for me, I am 44 years old, so moisturizing is very important for me because I notice that as I'm getting older, my skin is changing.
Oh. All right, so it looks like there's some disruption in her internet connection.
For my skin, very, very heavy butters work for my skin. And luckily for me, I know some persons might say, oh, well, the butters don't work for them. I don't get the breakouts as a result of it. And I think it may be because of the chemical makeup of the moisturizer. I tend to just use shea butter alone on my face for moisturizing at night especially, and I'm seeing where it's working really, really well for me. Sunscreen for me, because I am a beach baby. Like I used to go to the beach a lot in my 20s and teens and 30s, but since my kids entered the picture, I have not been going to the beach as frequently as I used to. However, one of the things that I noticed I had probably endured over the years, because as you can see, I am a lighter complexion, yes, and I definitely need some sun at the moment, so don't judge me. But in my attempt to get my skin to look, in my mind, healthier, I would often really bake on the sand in the beach at the beach, you know, and lather myself up with oil, really minimal sunscreen, because I was like, I don't need sunscreen. I'm not gonna burn. I want to get dark. So I'm not going to use sunscreen. And as a result of that, I have hyperpigmentation in certain areas, which I am working to get rid of. So sunscreen is critical. Well, thank you, Alison. I really appreciate that compliment. She says I'm looking good for my age. I chalk it up to diet and genetics, to be honest with you. My mom is actually on the call, so I can, but she's opening her eyes wide. And I think I get some of those genes from her. But so yeah, sunscreen is critical for me. And so that's one of my major goals, remembering to religiously apply the sunscreen. And the third goal of mine, which I struggle with, and I mean, it might seem simple, but patience is so important to have, guys, because guess why? You may use these products, right? And if you are like me, you will see a Instagram post or watch an ad or see something on Amazon and you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. I have to try that. This is going to be this is going to be the solution for my problems. Order it, and if it's not working after like 3 weeks, you're like, this is trash. I'm throwing this away. I'm moving on. That, I'm here to tell you, friends, is not the approach to skincare. So I have a very full cupboard full of different things that I have tried and tossed or abandoned, I should say, after a very short time. And that is because that is not how skincare works. Skincare is really, and I'm not a professional esthetician, but I am, as Candice said, a skincare enthusiast. And I can only tell you what works for me. And that is really sticking to the routine, giving it a chance to work. So patience, that's one of my skincare goals for 2022. Definitely patience to allow the routine and the products that I am opting for to actually show results. So you can go to the next slide, please. So as far as my hair goals, so as you can see, I have dreadlocks. I have in recent times cut my hair because of a failed attempt at lightening my hair. I did it myself. You know, we have the COVID pandemic need to do something. So while you're confined, so I decided to bleach my hair, and that was a stupid decision because as a result of that, my locks really and truly started to break off. And as a result of that, I had to cut it, and I had to cut my hair. So now I am in the process of restarting that lock journey. And some of my hair goals for 2022 include the following, which are very important for me because I really, and I think that if there's anybody on the call who has locks or even just not their natural hair or even processed or chemically treated hair can benefit from these suggestions. Minimal manipulation. What do I mean by that? So I'm the type of person, I'm constantly touching my hair, twining it, want to make sure that it's neat, looking good, all of that. But I've realized, guys, that manipulating the hair too much can lead to a lot of issues. One of them being hair fall or breakage, and another one being minimizing your opportunity at the hair growth that you're desiring. My hair, I used to often retwist my hair at the beginning of my lock journey because I worked and still work in a corporate environment where, you know, you feel like you have to look presentable, and maybe locks may not necessarily be the preferred look. That is of course changing, but when I had started out, you know, it was often looked at as, oh wow, look at you, you're such a nice brown girl, why you do that to your hair, are the words that a bank teller said to me one time when I went into Scotia. Yeah, he just volunteered that comment, and I really wanted to understand who gave him the right to, but I digress. So the minimal manipulation is key for me. And I think that if you do have locks and you are trying to see to get some growth or to regrow hair in areas that may be thinning, that definitely helps. So I'm going to continue on my path to that, because there are parts of your hair, some parts thrive, some parts are doing so well, but some parts are thinning based on maybe the constant retwisting or the products that you use, or even a side that you might sleep on. My second one, for obvious reasons, say no to bleach. I am never, ever going to bleach my hair again. And there are persons who can do it and they have colors in the hair and it looks fabulous. And I am just so tempted to go back but everybody's story is different. Everybody's hair story is different. So while my friend might be able to bleach her hair lily white, for me, it does not agree with my hair. And third, just like the skin goes, be patient. I found that when I cut my hair, I was, looking at it and I was, not very enthused about how it looked. But I decided, you know what, Ayana? This is a result of your own impetuous acts. I really jumped in and decided to do something that was really not the best thing to do for my hair. So no, I have to own up to the error of my ways and just find the solution. And for me, that was cutting my locks and starting over again. And they are growing. I obviously did not do a very short cropped afro, but I cut all the bleach off. So it's taking its time and coming back. Can you go to the next slide, please? Oh, thank you, Kadeen. I tried to achieve a bob with locks. So what are some of the must-haves for healthy skin, guys? Key for healthy skin is your diet. What you put in your body, most of all, no matter how many products you buy, natural, expensive, highly recommended by the world's best stylist. If you are really and truly just eating a lot of processed food and skimping on your water to hydrate both your hair and your skin in particular, then you will not see the results that you want. This lady in this photo that I chose, she has amazing skin. And you can see her skin tone is like literally a chocolate bar, smooth and beautiful. And it's so important. We should all aspire to have skin like hers, but obviously everyone is not the same. But one of the things that can really help you to achieve that glowing skin is the food that you put in your mouth. Another thing, as simple as this might sound, ladies and gentlemen, getting a good night's rest is critical to making your skin look alive, glowing, and healthy. Not even no amount of treatments, moisturizers, acne treatments, facials are going to help you if you're not getting enough sleep. And the third thing, I created a little acronym here, CTT. And CTT stands for cleanse, tone, and treat. Some estheticians refer to it as cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So I must tell you that I did not originate or create that acronym, but I just added the T instead of the moisturize. And I replaced it with the T because not all the time you as an individual might need to moisturize. Some people might say, oh, my skin is fairly oily, so moisturizing is not my option right now or my objective right now, but I want to treat, say, acne or acne scars. So you cannot treat acne scars with prescription or non-prescription products without cleansing first. So you definitely, I would encourage you to always remember to cleanse the skin, make sure the hands are clean before you touch your face, and make sure the skin is clean before you put any sort of toner or treatment, whether it be a spot remover or spot corrector, whether it be a moisturizer or even some sort of serum, which are very popular now to help us with our multiple skin ailments. You can go to the next slide, please. And then for healthy hair, you guys see this lady's hair? You see how beautiful her hair is? I don't know if, oh yes, so we are seeing this lady's afro. It's fierce and fabulous and looks so healthy and full of life. Now this is Hair to Aspire. This is here, hashtag hair goals, right? And how do you achieve healthy hair? What are the must-haves for that? Again, just like healthy skin, you are what you eat. Whatever you put in your mouth, you're going to reflect that on your face, on your back, on your shoulders, on your chest. You're going to see those the results of what you're eating on your body. And then you must treat problems. Kadeen was referring to treating her hair every, I think she had said twice for the month. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe that may not work for you. But the key is to, for me, a problem that I used to struggle with when I had, and Allison in the chat is saying detoxing as well is very important, and I totally agree with that. One of the problems I had before I decided to cut off all of my cream hair, as you say in Jamaica, or processed hair, or permed hair, I used to have a really sensitive scalp, and also I used to have dry scalp. And I think it might have been from the types of shampoos I was using and the frequency with which I would get my hair creamed, because I was not a lover of the, how would you say, new growth. It was, I would always want to have my edges laid and everything looking smooth and perfect. And I think that caused my hair to really, and scalp to not thrive at all. I see another comment in the chat, and we're talking about stress as well, which I was going to go on to at the next slide. But most definitely, stress is a major contributor to your skin not being, and your hair not being at its optimum level. So definitely easier said than done to try and combat stress, but we have to make a resolution, as Kadeen and Candice said, that to ensure that we keep those triggers as best as we possibly can at bay, because I know for sure that when I am stressed, I can see it on my face. I break out, you know, and when I'm relaxed and everything, and I'm doing the things that I set out to do as far as my skincare regimen and just my life and the attention that I give to things, then I see where the difference is really clear. So for healthy hair, as I said, eat healthy, you treat the problems, and I was alluding to my dry scalp issues. So for me, treating that problem was abandoning the relaxer. Not everyone wants to do that. And I am by no means telling you, you know, you mustn't cream your hair, but I would encourage you to minimize the frequency with which you get your hair touched up. And also, I would encourage you, if you are using a relaxer, to make sure that you moisturize your scalp frequently, just to ensure that you treat those issues, particularly with products like castor oil. castor oil, and I know Candice carries that in the Shevielle line. Castor oil was such a game changer for me. It's not the best smelling product, guys, meaning castor oil in general, the natural black castor oil, but you can add other oils to it to improve the scent. You can even purchase products that have the lavender, the rosemary. At home, I add rosemary to the actual rosemary plant, the leaves from the rosemary plant to my castor oil, and I've seen where the smell has improved significantly. Some people add peppermint to theirs, and exactly, so we definitely add Chevel Naturals has a peppermint to theirs to improve the scent. Some add the lavender, and you know, it really improves the scent. But as far as locking in that moisture, making your hair feel soft and treating dry scalp, it may not work for everyone, but I can tell you, if you've never tried castor oil, you should try it, because it is a real gift to persons with our hair texture, black hair texture, mixed naturals, particularly for scalp issues, because it is an antimicrobial, and that means it is antifungal. And you know, psoriasis, dandruff, and things of that nature are also, they say, types of fungus on your scalp. And the final thing for healthy hair, which I think is definitely a must-have for every hair texture, every hair type, whatever stage you are on your journey, is minimizing the harsh chemicals. Why? Because for a number of reasons. I don't know if anyone on the call is aware of, and I mean, this is not bashing people who use the relaxers or other chemical treatments to straighten their hair. But in women of African descent like us, women who are Black women, it is linked to using hair straighteners and chemical relaxers is linked to things like fibroids and other cancers that a lot of women are experiencing. But because unfortunately for us as a race, there is very little time spent to study and research the link to the things that we consume and the effects that it has on our bodies, just because of the world that we live in. And I mean, I don't want to go into my Malcolm X rant, but I will save that for another conversation. But I really think that giving it a shot and trying to minimize your dependence on chemical treatments will certainly put you in good stead to have a very, very healthy head of hair. And the next slide, Candice. So for sure, we know diet impacts our skin health. I can tell you for certain. I mean, I'm drinking water now, and I try to drink water throughout the day. And you know, just drink the simple act of drinking water. It doesn't have to be bottled water. Jamaica has some of the cleanest water, depending on where you live in Jamaica, but for the most part, the cleanest water coming through our pipes. And so don't let that deter you. Don't let the fact that you don't have a huge bottle of Catherine's Peak water close by deter you from consuming water, because water is such a great addition. It is a must-have. You want to talk about must-have? This is a must-have. You have to consume your water, because not only does it help the skin for the hydration, the elasticity, the plumpness, and the clarity, but it also helps with the hair shaft as well. And I learned this very, very late in my life. I must tell you, when I started my lock journeys, when I realized how much water had a positive impact on your hair. And then there are any number of vitamins and minerals that are to be enjoyed when you eat a balanced diet that is filled with leafy greens, filled with fruit, particularly vitamin C, vitamin A, get from your nuts. I am a plant-based person. Again, I'm not here to convert anybody to veganism, but I can tell you, can benefit tremendously from even minimizing the amount of canned food, canned meats, processed meats, meat in general. As you get older, and no matter what age you are, you will see the difference. Your energy level will go through the roof if you cut back on the heavy, fried, baked, sauteed with lots of oil, chicken, beef, pork, all of the different animal products that we rely on, because really and truly, I don't think that as humans, that is our natural diet. But again, not here to push my ideology, but just here to give you suggestions. So some ways that you can incorporate more fruit and veg into your diet is have a day of the week where you challenge yourself. And this can be one of your 2022 goals, ladies and gentlemen, where you just have a plant-based day. And I can tell you, I bet you if I tell you some of the things that you can have, you'll be like, okay, I don't think I'd miss meat. So for example, in the morning, you can have a fruit smoothie instead of stewed chicken and dumpling. You can have a fruit smoothie, and then if you say, okay, no, Ayana, that can't hold me, you have some pressed plantain with that, and you saute a little callaloo. That is a filling breakfast. Then for lunch, perhaps you're a person who likes your soup. Instead of the pigtail in the stew pea, in the pea soup, you can just have it without it. You can have pea soup, add all of your ground provisions, your seasonings, your coconut milk, and of course, some of us use powdered seasoning or salt to give it the flavor. Give that a shot. And you can have your spinners in that too. And I can tell you, my daughter, who is not inclined more to be vegan, will eat a non-meat stew peas with white rice. You know, things of that nature are easy additions to your diet. And for dinner, for example, if you may or you may not have an appetite for beans, there are countless amounts of bean dishes and recipes that you can find on YouTube. I must tell you, and I'm sure a lot of us on this call can relate, during this pandemic, we've been able to find so many things that we have been able to probably prepare, make, learn about by just using YouTube as a resource. It has certainly helped to set my own vegan cooking game up, you know? So I would encourage you to just Google a few simple, or YouTube a few simple vegan plant-based dishes, and you'll be surprised at what you come up with. I must apologize for the noise in the background. My dogs are acting crazy. But so at the end of it all, because I know that I've probably overstayed the time, it's key to remember that your diet, what you put in your mouth, as this lady here is winking because she knows a secret. She's eating those crunchy tomatoes, those crunchy cucumbers, because those cucumbers are filled with their own water source to help to hydrate your skin and also to give you the energy that you need. In Jamaica, we are blessed with such a bounty of fruit and vegetables. I learned just the other day that okra can be used to make a collagen boosting mask for your face. And you see all them part here, so as you get older, them start to sag, them part here, so you can put it on the face. You literally blend that with a little water, and it's going to give you the same sort of texture. And but you can also add them to your smoothies as well. With your banana. Banana is also a fruit that is very, very good for the skin with its potassium. So, and the sweetness of the banana cancels out the I guess we would say bad taste, or the not so pleasant taste of some of the vegetables that we don't like but are tremendously helpful for skin. So thank you so much for your attention, guys, and for the comments during the presentation. And if you have any other questions for me, you can feel free to reach out to me offline. You can follow me on Instagram at Ayana Curtin Hines and send me a DM, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have around your skincare and hair care goals, and of course your journey. And if you want any plant-based recipes as well, I would be happy to share. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Ayana. Don't leave yet. I have you kind of add a thing to you. So I see a lot of comments in the chat, you know, great presentations, persons were responding, you know, about the
Thank
options
you.
as well. So I support Ayana's message 100%. And at Shevielle, that's what we're really about, because we say that being natural is more than just a product, it's a lifestyle. So hopefully in upcoming year or next year, we'll have lifestyle programs that can help you guys along that transition to holistic hair and skincare, because it's not just about the coconut oil and the castor oil, it's also about what you eat as well. And we know that it's not the easiest thing to make changes, but we're here to support you. And that's the kind of community that we want to create, where we can say, here's a recipe, you can try this out. And guys, I'm plant-based myself, and it has been a journey. My hair has grown significantly since then. And for me, it's been, I really enjoy my food more, you know, because when I used to eat meat, like every Sunday was a baked chicken and rice and peas, baked chicken, rice and peas. And when I turn vegetarian, people are like, what? You're vegetarian, what you eat? And I'll be like, but guys, you eat the same meat 5 days a week though. So, I mean, it has been a journey, and don't worry guys, you won't miss it once it starts. So I don't know if anybody have any other questions or so forth. But
Well, thank you guys. Like I say, if you want to reach out, you can do so. I will just put my Instagram handle in the chat. And if you want to send me a DM, if anything comes to mind, just feel free and I'll get back to you.
right.
I have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, hi everybody. All right, so I have been natural for the past maybe 4 years or so. I remember when I just cut my relaxer off and started the process. I've gone through some things. The thing about it is that I don't enjoy combing my hair, but I don't like locks, because I think that is so confining, and it kind of, for me, it limits what I can do with my hair. I'm not touching a relaxer ever again. But I don't like locks. So is it that are you only a locks person? I mean, is that it?
So are you talking about the group or just me in general?
No, I mean, okay. So Quaker just threw the link in my phone, in my WhatsApp, and said join. And so
No, actually not. So the owner of the business is facilitating the conversation.
And this is a godsend, because I was just talking about really wearing my hair out, because I wear a lot of wigs and extensions because I just don't like combing my hair.
So I would suggest a couple of things. Are you open to not covering your hair with a wig? Are you open to that?
Yes, if you can give me the solution. My hair.
You can certainly get your hair cornrowed. That is something that I think it is a tried and true way to keep that hair out of your face, out of your way, particularly as a lady who does not like to comb her hair. In addition to that, though, even though braids are beautiful and just so easy to manage, you want to give yourself breaks in between the braids, because your hairline, I've seen a lot of persons have a challenge with the frequent braiding and resulting in a thinning of the hairline. So I would recommend that you or encourage your stylist, or if you do it yourself, I don't know, to try and make it less tight, because that is something that in our quest for neatness and laid edges, we often make a huge decision to get those very inside braids done, as we call them here in Jamaica, so that you don't have the knot showing. But you have to remember to keep that, to minimize the tightness at the hairline, because done too frequently, you're going to really, really regret it. But I'm asking if you're open to having your hair out, because you can also do the twists and then let them out. I don't know if you have those skills.
You know
But
what I like, Ayana? I like big hair, like froze or like things like that. But my hair shrinks on my head. I will have a nice big fro in the morning, and by 11 o'clock, my hair is like suck onto my head and thing. I just.
Is it when you say is it because it's shrink? You think it's shrinking, or because of your hair
Yes,
texture?
it's shrinky, and that is. Yes, that is why I just little. I don't bother with it. I just flat it up or
you can wrap an afro. You can use pins, combs. There are a couple of things you can do. So I will show you.
An afro.
Yes. I just asked if she could wrap an afro.
I can definitely show you some pictures that I have seen and some videos too on how you can style your afro.
Okay.
So just send me a DM on IG, and I'm going to share some of the videos that I've seen.
Okay, we'll do.
Oh, also something to say as well, Michelle. So as I was saying before, that we actually are helping others along their natural journey as well. So you could definitely send me a DM. I could help you to create like a hair care routine. And also the fact that your hair is shrinking actually shows that it's actually healthy, because the integrity of the curls are actually intact.
Yeah, somebody told me that just a couple of days ago. Yeah,
So,
I'm healthy. That's why I'm shrinks.
So don't worry about the shrinkage right now. Just try to work on the growth. So for example, with mine, so you see it's right here, but when I stretch it, it's all the way down here. So what I do, because I like this kind of looking, a lot, I just try to work on the growth. So when I have my hair out, even when it shrinks, it doesn't look, really short. So it's a progress and something that we need to like get used to and to grow with time. It's not necessarily.
Agreed. I find that like as Black women, we're always so obsessed with length and shrinkage being a bad thing, but it's definitely a part of our hair and our hair story and how beautiful that is too. So I really feel like we should try and accept that shrinking.
My hair grows, I have growth. I don't have any problem with growth at all. In fact, my hair touches in the middle of my back, but it's just that when I want to style and when I want my afro, it always just look but I want my hair big on my head.
Your hair might be a softer texture, and sometimes that happens with certain hair textures. But there are ways that you can maintain a beautiful style with minimal manipulation too. And I can share some of those ideas with you, because as far as keeping that, being able to have the afro big and like the crown that it is, it really does depend on your hair texture, and there are some people who go as far as using holding spray to maintain that look as well, but that can have some negative effects as far as the drying out of your hair. So, and I'm sure you don't want that. So I know there are solutions out there.
So Michelle, I'll definitely WhatsApp your email. I'm not sure if you left your number in the registration form, but we'll keep in touch, and don't worry, it's a journey. So, there's a lot of other things you can do that can still give you that big hair look that you're looking for without destroying the integrity of your quilts. All right?
Awesome, thanks.
So we have a little teeny Alice. Yes, and thank you again, Ayana, for coming on. All right. So as we continue, we actually have a very small ad before we take Quavia. It's just a minute long. And this afternoon, we have quite a few goodies courtesy of our sponsors. And I'm just going to show you quickly what they have, what their business is about. And for me, if you know me, you know I'm a big supporter of Jamaican brands and businesses, because I believe that Jamaica's sustainable growth and development really depends on how well we can nurture our local businesses as well. So while I bring that up, hold on. Are we still sharing? I'm trying to bring up the video quickly. Right. Hold on a second as I get that up quickly. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. All right, so it looks like I might have a little glitch with that. Well, let me see if it's coming up. Oh, it's here. Great. All right, can you guys see my screen? Hello? And you guys can
Yes, we see the screen.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Okay, all right. Hello everyone, I'd like to give a special shout out to our sponsor. Shevielle is a holistic natural hair and skincare brand that provides a variety of natural hair and skincare products such as castor oil, coconut oil, butters, and soap. Then we have brand Brie, who provides handmade satin products such as bonnets and so on. We also have Chocolore chocolates, and they provide Jamaican artisan chocolates. We also have Plant Lives Matter, and they provide a variety of succulent potted plants. We also have Katie Pink's Design, and she provides a variety of handmade hair accessories such as bonnets and headbands. We have Healing Health JA, and they provide a variety of premium organic herbs that can be used for medicinal, culinary, and also cosmetic purposes. Thank you for your support and join the natural journey with Shevielle. All right, so I hope I'll actually place the handles for these businesses in the chat so you guys can actually check them out and actually support their businesses. As mentioned before, we have Brand Brie, who does like satin bonnets and head wraps, I think, and satin scrunchies. We also have Healing Vibes, which provide a variety of premium herbs such as rose petals, chamomile, peppermint, so on. We also have Katie Pink's Design, who also provide hair accessories such as headbands and also bonnets. And finally, we have Plant Lives Matter, and they provide a variety of succulent plants. So this is one of them right here. So it's really cute and nice, and you can have it on your decks. You know, it's really good to surround ourselves with plants because, you know, they kind of help to give extra oxygen in the environment, and it's actually real. And he's based in Portmore. So if you're interested, I can send you their contact information and you can check them out. So without further ado, we have our final presenter for the afternoon or the evening, which is Quavia, who is Quavia Duncan. For me, so far with interacting with her, I can see that she's a very driven young lady. She's very intentional. She's a go-getter person. She works for the prestigious company Sagicor, and she's been there, she's been really getting some great awards and been really helping her clients to achieve their financial goals. Apart from that, she's actually a trained psychologist, which is like the perfect match for what she does, you know? And I would say that, you know, apart from that too, she's a health and fitness enthusiast. So she's actually going to share with us how can we achieve our health and fitness goals for 2022? How can we visualize them? How can we start? And how can we maintain those goals throughout this year? So without further ado, here comes Quavia.
Hi, guys. All right, so I need to hear some people talking. I feed off energy. If I'm not getting any energy, it doesn't work for me. I don't know what to do. I have music. I need some energy. I need it. Sharnette, Dwayne, Janelle, I need to hear you guys. I
Here,
need the support. I need it. Michelle, come on. I need it. I need it. All right, do it for me. All right, so today,
You're looking nice.
thank you, thank you. And it's locked for those who don't like locks, and it's shaved for those who don't like it. But hey, I'm owning it, and I know it look good, and I wear it like it look good. So let's hold our reasoning. Let's just hold our reason, because we're not playing around. I have some notes here, and it's for the science. I am not a dietitian, I am not a nutritionist, so I have to make notes and refer to it, so I don't tell you foolishness, all right? So today we're going to have a conversation about rewriting the narrative about health. I'm hearing mics off, microphones off.
For you to be able.
All right, thank you. All right, so we're going to rewrite the narrative about health, fitness, wellness, Black hairstyle, Black skin. We're going to change that one person at a time, one professional at a time, one Black skin at a time, one person at a time. I was told that my hairstyle, it's too edgy for the office. Yeah. So I was told that. I didn't find that very positive, because my company's policy is sober colors and well-groomed. Pretty much that's it. They have other things, but sober color and well-groomed. Sober, groomed. So, of course, all right. So my personality just jumped out at that person, because I was like, I don't make decisions on person's opinion. For example, I don't really like your outfit today, but that's my opinion, but that's not positive. The company says this, and this is what I'm doing. So why are you telling me about my hair? But outside of that, the problem is bigger than me. It's not just in that office. It's everywhere. It's Black people. And I have a problem with what's available for us as Black people. I go to get makeup. I can't find my shade, my beautiful melanin. Look at it. And I can't find nothing for it. I need products to help me to preserve what God gave me. Oh, God, give me it. I can't do nothing about it. So I'm just trying to maintain and preserve it. Thank Shevielle. She, among other people, are here fighting for us as Black people so we can maintain healthy hair and great glowing skin. All right. So for me, a lot of it is genetics. I inherit it, and I'm just preserving it. I'm grateful for it, and I'm just preserving it. That's most of it is that. So because people keep asking me, your skin is so nice, this is so nice, what do you do? And I always say, nothing, I don't do anything, I just wash my face and put on my makeup, and that's it. So, but then I'm thinking, and as I get older, I'm like, no, I need to give these people an answer. I am actually preserving it. I'm doing things that helps to preserve what I already have. So practicing good habits and everything is what I'm doing. So before you start your fitness journey, you have to get yourself assessed if you have physical and medical challenges. If you have it, you can't just get up and go run a mile or two or push whatever ways. You have to get yourself assessed if you know you have some challenges. If you know you're fine, or you've never had any complaints about it, nothing is in the family, then you can start at your pace. So start slowly. You can link up with a trainer, or sometimes these gyms have people who will assist you. Just have conversations about really What is it that you want to achieve? Where fitness, health, and wellness is concerned. So it's not just about fitness, it's your overall health and wellness. So what is it that you want to achieve is what you're going to have conversations about. Start the conversation. Everything starts with a conversation. All right. So we're going to be talking about exercise and the body, working out, food, nutrition, all of it, and how to maintain them. Keep going, because it's not easy. It's not easy, and not when pretty it up, it's hard. It's hard, bad. And it's very tempting when, if especially for those who have children around them, eating them snacks, all of that. I'm challenging you, stop eating out your kids them snack. You didn't buy it for yourself. Stop eating it out. If you have kids, stop eating it out. Try and get your family on that healthy lifestyle kind of vibe. Get them on it. But you don't just throw them in, because you can't even throw yourself in. Slowly change yourself. So we're not cooking the rice and peas today, Sunday. No rice and peas. You may do some mashed potato. You may do some whole food. And I'm promoting whole food, less processed food. That's what I am promoting today. I'm not promoting the processed food, because it's not working out for us. No matter what you say or how you want to feel about it, it not work. You've been doing it and it's not working. So why keep doing the same thing and it's not working? We're not happy. We're not getting the result we want, and we're not satisfied. Then do something different. Do something different. Come on, let's just do something different. Try it. You have the power to choose. And a matter of fact, not just the power. Everything in life, you choose it. You chose what you want to eat, where you want to wear, how you want to look, how you choose to, who you choose to be, you choose it. And when you choose it, own it. If the results aren't good, own it. You made that choice. And if the result is good, celebrate yourself, because you choose it. You choose it. Yesterday, I was in PriceSmart, and as I was coming out, and the security said, why the girl them that know so them body look good, them just have go on so. And I laugh, because I was in gym wear, and I'm like, running for me, my talk. But I realized it wasn't me, somebody who was just flaunting, but you know, she want to flaunt her body. But, and I laughed to myself, and I'm like, you know what? We have been made to feel like we need to hide ourselves, or we need to hide whatever. We're not hiding. Not saying that you need to put stuff out there. Be modest in your approach. Be modest in everything you do. Be tasteful. Be tasteful in what you do. But if you want to show some arms today, show them arms. Show them. You work. Why your hand them look so tough, or them look so strong? Delete that. Block and delete that comment, because that's not positive. And guess what? You with your whatever looking arm, and I with this arm, you want it. So why are you coming negatively? And it's not about what you look like. It's really, are you healthy? That is what we're trying to get to. Health. Nobody who is unwell, unhealthy, can enjoy and maximize life. None. You tell me who's sick and a struggle with them health, maximizing life. If them have money, all the money is going there, them in them bed, or them wherever trying to get well. So if you don't want to go there, if you don't have the money to take care of that, then practice. That's another way of maximizing your money, is to take care of your body. It costs you less to preserve your health than to be paying to get it back, or for all the damages that you would have done. You need to practice healthy exercise routine. So exercising routine is one of the keys to living a healthy lifestyle. We were made to be active. We weren't made to sit around and drive around and everything. Boy, I'm a park that too far, me not walk. And that's Quavia. Quavia not parking nowhere far. The sun too hot. Da 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 da. My melanin is already, I don't need a tan and all of that. And that's me being spoiled. But I am very active. So if I want to do that, so what? But when I wasn't, I normally park the furthest part of the parking lot and I walk in my heels always to where I'm going. So you have to do different things that's going to help you to achieve your fitness goal. And that's one of them. So after you get medically assessed and the doctor say, yes, Michelle, you can go on. Do what you need to do. I don't see any challenges. There's nothing stopping you. Let's go. You now need to identify what is it that I want to achieve? What's my goal? What is it that you want? Do you want to lose weight, gain weight, gain muscles, maintain your weight, cardiovascular health, what? Digestive health, what? What do you want to achieve? So after you find out what you want, because you have to know why you're doing what you're doing, you know. So after you've identified that, you need to know also, check yourself and say, boy, what you don't like to do, or what is it that you really like to do? What is it? Everybody who know me knows that me love for dance. If you have never met that side of me, then it means it's a different setting. We're dancing, we just can't dance. But you know me like jig up my body. I like to do it, and for my trainer, so it's called active rest. You know, that's just what I say. It's active rest. A lot of people look and stare, but I don't care because I'm being active and I'm happy doing it. It makes me so happy dancing. My ears are plugged and I'm happy. I'm in my own little world, happy, and I'm lifting. And trust me, this is no walkover. I work and I work hard. So identify the goals, what you want to achieve, own your weaknesses, own your flaws. There are areas in our bodies that we're not happy about. And no matter how mager we get, I'm going to use the word mager loosely, no matter how slim we get, you're taking a picture as a lady, wait. We're sucking it in, right? And for men too, we're sucking it in. We're like, girl, why you sucking it up? But we do it, you know? So for most of us, our stomach is one of our problem areas. It's mine and it's for a lot of people. But I want to tell you that that's the last place to go. The very last place to go. So if you want it, you have to go to some holy, if you want it naturally, you have to go to some holy for work to get there, but you will get there, trust me. And by the time you get that nice stomach area, abdominal, whatever, doesn't necessarily have to be six pack, your body is gonna be banging. Like, yes. So, but it's the last place to go. If you want to lose it naturally, you have to know that it's the last place that's gonna go. There's no magical portion that's gonna remove that belly fat naturally. All right, naturally. There's nothing that's gonna make that happen. You have to hydrate, and Ayana touched on a lot of what I have to say, so you know, so we're not talking foolishness. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Water, drink it. Everything is done in moderation. I'm not telling you to run, go drink off 1 gallon or nothing or whatever, but everything has to be done in hydration, in moderation. So hydrate in moderation. All right? Hydrate. We hear it all the time. Drink water, good, it helps with your skin, it helps with your hair growth, everything. The water refreshes your body. Nothing works without fuel. Everything that enters your body, if it's not water, is poison. So fuel your body with water. You reduce the alcohol intake, reduce the sugar, the sweet drink, reduce all of that until you can just totally eliminate it. Funnily, I only buy water and wine. Water and wine. Don't have to drink wine if you do, but that's just my thing. I don't drink a lot of it because I abstain a lot from alcohol. So when I do have that, it's just that. If I'm going waste the calories, I have to waste properly, in my opinion. That's for me. So after hydrating, you need to eat wholesome food. If you have to eat good food, you can't be eating processed food and expect to have the result you want to get, sustainable results. Your food have to taste good. So if you're on the vegan side, Ayana will help you. I'm not vegan, but my diet includes a lot of wholesome food. Nothing that's too processed. So we talk about your good fat, we talk about your protein, and we talk about your carbohydrate. And a lot of people, I don't eat carbs, I don't eat carbs, I don't eat carbs. Let me tell you something. If it's you want to achieve the body you want to achieve and work out intensely the way you want to do it, starchy carb is important because that energy that you're using up, you need to replace it. Remember, everything has to be done in moderation. You can't totally eliminate that out of your body, out of your diet. It is necessary for unrefined carbs are key. Right. Correct. So you want to use that. That is what is going to replace the energy that you would have used up doing all those intensive workout. If you know you didn't work out and like vegetables and fruits, that's carb. When you talk about macronutrients, those are carbs. So like those are the things you probably want to stick to along with your protein and stuff. If you know you didn't work out, earn your carbs. If you want to eat it, earn it. How about that? Work for it. So you want that piece of banana, that piece of yam, and that piece of sweet potato, work for it. If you know you didn't put in the work, then leave it alone, leave it off your plate. You need to work for it. So when I know I do my crazy workout, I'm so excited to eat my sweet potato or my green banana because I work for that. I put in the work for it. I'm gonna eat that without guilt. And your plate needs to be portion size. You can't just full up your plate of banana and full it up of this. You cannot. So I mean, I can always help you outside of here as to how your plate needs to look based on the goals you want to achieve. But you have to, wholesome food is what we're promoting. Reduce the processed food. These crash diets that you want to lose 10 pounds and in 2 days you lose your 10 pounds, or in a week you lose the 10 pounds. All right, so when you lose that 10 pounds through that crash diet, you gain 20 pounds the next month. So it's not sustainable because you'll be doing stuff and incorporating habits that it's not sustainable and it's not healthy. Losing weight is not healthy. Gaining weight is not healthy. What is healthy is maintaining weight. So you want to do stuff that you work so hard to achieve what you wanted to achieve. Then you have to do the things to maintain it. You have to do that. And as I mentioned before, the abs and the lean body is done in the kitchen. If you never work out a day in your life, but your diet is like where it's supposed to be, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna gain the body you want. You add resistant training in the gym or working out just to kind of tighten things up a little bit better and to speed up the process. So, but as I said, we were not made to sit around. We're made to be active. Activity. All right. So what are some activities activities that you enjoy to do. You have to find out what you like to do. I don't like running. I don't like it. It makes my feet hurt, but I do it now and then. But I absolutely know running is not my thing. I can't win no race. And I may look like I can win, but I can't. Don't let it fool you. But I just don't like that the running thing. It's not for me. I'll walk and chat, but it's not for Quavier. What Quavier likes to do, Quavier like to dance. I love to dance. I love to move. I love to move. I love to move, and I'm competitive. So my workout partner is on the call, and she now outdo me, and she now outdo me, and I'm not outdoing her. So we're just keeping each other in line. And she don't like to dance. She don't like to dance. Two left foot, don't know right from her left, but it's fine. When I want to dance and if I need company, I know who to call. When I need to get serious about this and push on the motivation, I'm calling her because I know she's serious as I am. So you have to have somebody who's going to hold you accountable. You can't do it by yourself. It get boring. I, in COVID, was working out by myself, and that get boring because I like vibes, I like energy, and I want that when, especially because I'm so passionate about working out and eating healthy, I need something to incorporate what I like with what I don't really like. So, but you have to make it work. Challenge yourself. What's the workout that you like the most? What is it that you like to do that is, where activity is concerned? And do most of that. Do most of what you like to do, an activity that make you sweat and put your heart rate up there that you like to do. Then I'm challenging you to do at least 20% of what you don't like to do. You have to do a little bit of it. Come on. Because we know that the things we don't like to do and the hardest things are what give us the greatest result. And slowly, the things you like to do are here. The things you don't like to do is down here. And slowly, hopefully, we can balance them out. I guess we're aiming for balance. But we can't always do the things we don't like. We want to at least enjoy it. Workout should be fun. Like, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. And if you by yourself, if it's not fun, then get somebody else to do it. That is where your accountability partner is coming, or hire a trainer who's gonna, hold you accountable, or your partner, your kids, get them involved, make it fun. There's so many things that we can do that will keep you active. Back in the days, I remember dandy shandy, and I like as an adult, I want a dandy shandy game. Like, who can organize a dandy shandy game? Because Nikisha on the call, she's dandy shandy queen back in the days, and I'm like, that keeps us active. And I mean, it just sounds silly or whatever, but it's fun. And when you're out there in your gym clothes or in the gym and you start with that trust and belief, you'll have people joining in, and that's just fun. That's just one thing, but I'm just saying, be silly and have fun. You have to get rest. Sleep is important in your fitness journey. Your body reset, repair, rejuvenate, rebuild when you rest. So you can't be working out 7 days a week and get the result. Rest. I rest on a Thursday and I rest on a Saturday. This when I wake up Thursday morning. This when I wake up Friday morning and I look at my body, because I look at it every day. Every day I look at it. When I look at it every day, it never looks so Wednesday, but this Thursday when I rest, just do nothing, go to work, just whatever. I'm like, what? It didn't look so on Wednesday, but Friday after you rest on Thursday, it looks different because your body get that time to rest and relax. And I'm saying you're breaking the muscles, or you're tearing the muscles, or you're doing strenuous stuff. You need to rest. Rest is important. We're not machines. We're made to rest. You have to do that. And in achieving that, it reduces the stress level. And stress is one of the #1 killer. When the doctor can't find out what's wrong with you, them tell you say it's stress. You're probably stressed. I've struggled with acid reflux issue for years. And the doctor tell me, Quaver, what you stressed about? I'm not thinking I'm stressed. I don't feel stressed, but maybe I'm stressed. Okay, fine. So my acid flare-ups tell me I'm stressed. So of course, my eating habits and lifestyle, I have to tighten it up some more because where this acid reflux thing I go? No, we're cancel it and we're deleting it. So when you talk about healthy hair and healthy skin as it relates to sleep and stress, you have some, when you lack sleep or you feel stressed, your body produces some hormone called cortisol. And for female, see this belly here, so, and the hip and the bottom, that we now lose the weight. Hello, that is what that is. That is where the fat lodge. Our body was designed, women, to bear children. So we have the tool to do it. Whether you want you decide to use it or not, you have it. So, and the adipose tissues that we have. So you find that we have a little bit extra. You and your partner both have a weight problem, and both of you decide to do the same thing. Him lose 25 pounds, you lose 10 pounds. You're like, what? And him barely even go some of the days. And that's how it is for men. It's a lot easier for them to lose weight if it's a weight loss issue that we're having. It's a whole lot, and gain muscles and all of that. Their body is just built for that, but nevertheless push. So you have to get obsessed with this healthy lifestyle thing. It's not a joke. It's not for today. It's a lifestyle. So I'm not sure if you get that I am obsessed about it and it excites me. It excites me. And I have to get like-minded people around me that feel the same and want the same thing. And every time I talk to somebody, I'm just telling them, hey. I work with Sajiko, I'm a financial advisor, and I talk 98% of the time about health and fitness that I'm not being paid for, and less about what I'm actually being paid for. That will fall in place. Eventually, yeah, we can talk about that. Well, let's talk about this, because this is what I am excited about. Absolutely love what I do for my job. Absolutely. So, but this is, I think that if I can help you to maximize and live your best life physically, health-wise, then we can always work on everything else. One thing that I think helps me is fitness trackers. Your watches, or your tracker on your phone. If you have an iPhone, whatever phone you have, whatever make phone you have, there is something that helps to track certain things. You don't have to invest in it like a watch, but you can download these apps on your phone that track your sleep, track how much steps you make. Challenge yourself with these steps. I want to make 10,000 steps for the day. And if you don't make it, go outside or walk or whatever until you make that 10,000 steps. Like, you don't want to challenge me when it comes when I decide to start these challenges, because of course with these platforms they have challenges that you can, and when them start these challenge, whoever must win, half a win will win, because that's just how I am. And I'm walking around before I go to sleep like, oh, it's almost midnight and I'm short, and I'm up, and I did, and it just keeps me excited and it keeps me in the game. Let's talk about looking good, because gone are the days when you throw on one t-shirt and throw on one little tights and one sneakers and you're going to work out. Proper bra, ladies, please put on the proper bra, because you're going to hurt yourself. Proper bra. And when you dress up for the gym, it must look like, yes, you did this intentionally. Look good, feel good. Look good, feel good. Because you admire these ladies who have on a certain outfit, whatever. The ladies who can show, but you don't have to show. You have the shirts and you put on, but look good. Invest in some of those. Just like how you invest in what you wear to work or you present yourself to work. Invest in what you present yourself at the gym. It make you feel good because you know you have the nice clothes and you want to put it on. So invest in it and look good. It helps. Looking good helps when you're working out. Listen to the music you like. What do you like to listen to? If you don't like music, then podcast, listen to some motivational recordings, or your religious music, some worship sessions or whatever. Listen to something, zone out what's happening around you and zone in to what you are doing. Because guess what? You're enjoying what you're listening to, even though this part is so hard, but you're getting it done. One set, one rep at a time, and you get it done. But it should be fun. You should enjoy it. And all practicing all of what I tell you, just a few things that will keep you consistent. Because guess what? You enjoy it. You should enjoy it. It's hard, but you should enjoy it. And you're going to feel these pain that you feel after, but I promise you, it will go. The pain will go. So these days, for when you're where I'm at, you live for the pain, because you know that when you start feel the pain somewhere else, you're like, hold on, there's a new muscle I'm working, or this is new because my body has not been worked. But you know that few days after that, it's like, you're good now. Live for the pain, challenge yourself, because you will achieve the goal you want to achieve as it relates to your body. And as I said, the skin is one of it is the largest organ of the human body. It is. It is the first thing you're seeing. You can tell I'm a Black woman. You can tell whatever, I'm wearing makeup, whatever. But you have to, everything you do comes back out. So you have to, what you put in your body will determine what happens on your skin and with your hair. When you talk about moisturizing with your skin, or a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to sweat, I'm not putting on any lotion, no body butter, I'm not doing none of that because I am going to sweat. So when this toxin leave in your body through your sweat, that's the only thing that's keeping your body moist. So like, you need to be intentional. Moisturize your body. They say black don't crack. Take care of it. We don't want to test it. Maybe it crack, but let's not test that. Or black is this. Let's not test it. Do what you need to do. Be intentional. Be purposeful in what you need to do to look your best. Looking your best is not by accident. You have to decide that this is what I want to look like and be. I want great hair. I want great skin. I want to look whatever. You have to decide to do it. What are you thinking about? Stop thinking. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. You're not tired for think. Like, how long you going to be thinking? Let's just do it. Stop think. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. And stop thinking. You have to find out all of this. What is your happy trigger? What makes you happy in life? Because we're not only talking about physical health, we're talking about mental. Because you have to be all right mentally to get it done. Because the moment something happens, throw it off. But nothing is wrong in being thrown off. I'm 14 years in the game. So what? Let's do it. You're up, you're down. As for the female, and females are touching on us a lot. Our body is all over the place because we have a lot more to contend with biologically than men. But it's all over the place, and we need to support our men. We need to get them on board. We need to try, and sometimes it starts with the kitchen, because the way I cook the food for them to eat, and we're not happy about it. So we have to try. Be bold. Like, decide what you want to do. Be bold. Own it. Own what you choose to wear, what you choose to be like, how you choose to work. Own it. And as it relates to exercise, people always ask, so how much exercise I need? You really only need like 150 minutes for the week. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot. 150 minutes, 30 minutes worth of exercise for the week. That's just where you're starting. Remember, we're just a start, and we'll build you up to where you need to be. So you're going to maximize on all that. You're going to surprise yourself. You're going to surprise yourself. So my aim in getting you to achieve your fitness goal, your health goal, to sustain it and maintain it, because you can achieve it for a little bit and then it's just gone. And then you get depressed and losing it, is to change how you think. behavior modification. We need to change how we think and how we feel about it. I can't do that. I can't stop eating that. I can't afford that or whatever. If you can't afford certain things, figure out how you can have conversations. How can this is what I have. What can I do to get this done? Can I still participate? Can I still do this? Get it done. Join up with people. You need that strength. You can't do it alone. It just can't. You will get to a point, but then you need somebody else to pull you across the finish line or push you or whatever. But you need that strength. You need that. We need to break tradition. I have to cook my rice and peas a Sunday. This have to cook dumpling of in this or no, it doesn't. You know, long I don't make one dumpling. Not that I can't, I absolutely can. But I don't buy these things. When I go in the supermarket, the moment I pass on the rice and whatever, I me gain 10 pounds. Immediately me gain it just by walking down that aisle. So I don't go down that aisle unless I'm getting something that is in line with what I know I should be eating. This weekend, I only went and I bought greens and meat because I eat meat. So what protein will I be eating this week? Because of course, I tell you, it get boring. I'm telling you, it get boring. And sometimes you feel like you don't even want to say the word much as cabbage. You're tired of these things. But guess what? You have to switch it up, be creative, switch it up. And based on your health and what you can intake, it have to work. Or you not get tired of eating rice and you eat it so much. Or you not get tired of eating this or that and you eat it so much. So all of a sudden you start eating vegetable, you get tired. You just get tired. So no man, you have to do better than that. Because even with COVID, COVID caught a lot of us with our pants down. COVID caught a lot of us with our pants down, and financially, a lot of us weren't ready. Mentally, nobody was ready. Health-wise, oh Lord, everybody talking about the COVID week. All right, it's 2 years in now. You still a talk about it. You must figure it out now. You see the weight on you. You see it. You look different now. What are you going to do about it? Everybody's online doing these online classes or YouTube. 30 minutes. Start on YouTube. That's right. I used to do the HIIT, which is high intensity training, and I do that by myself. And music a blast because I need that music. But you have to do something. It have to be different. It cannot be the same because you're going to enter 2023 the same. So aim is to get you to be the best version of yourself, health-wise, fitness-wise, hair, skin. It can be done. Let's just do it. I can help you. I can support you. Just reach out. I'm available. And there are other people who are available to help you with the food, to help you to keep time management, and to get it done. Trust and believe, I'll get it done because I don't play. But you'll have fun. You'll have fun doing it. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Clivia. I think you have shared a lot of powerful gems, which I think is really important. I think one of our biggest issues is our mindset. Our mindset, and that's the biggest hindrance. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't bother. But what is really critical to be consistent with our lifestyle changes is the mindset of at least maybe, I've never done this before, but I can do this. And then after you tell yourself that, you start reaching out to people who have been there, done that, or are doing it. Don't want to reach out to people in your circle who are going to tell you, say, possible. Look how you're around like plum. Like, come on, like you can't. No, reach out to Quavia. You can also reach out to myself. You can even reach out to Ayana, and say, all right, then I'm going to reach out these persons because at least they're trying to live a healthier lifestyle. They're trying, they're not perfect, but they are trying, and that I can feed off their energy to do a similar thing. So I just want to thank you, Quavia, so much. Anybody has any questions for Quavia before she goes? No? All right, no problem at all, but I have some questions for you guys. So we actually have some giveaways for you guys. So we actually have 2 sets of giveaways, and I'm going to see if you guys were actually listening. So while Ayana was speaking earlier, she spoke about an acronym called CTT, right? And I'm just going to check in. It was regarding skincare. So I want to see if anybody knows what CTT means. Don't be shy, guys. Who had the hand up, the hand raised? All right, Auntie, you can go ahead.
So CTT, she said cleanse, tone, and treat.
Woo! All right, so I want to make sure I take down your contact. You actually registered? Yes, I'm registered. All right. So I'll definitely reach out to you so you get a nice gift set courtesy of Healing Vibes, Shevielle, of course, as well as Katie Pink's design. So you get a nice little package. So I will WhatsApp you to find out where you're located and how.
Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, feel free to tag us on social media. I place the contact numbers in the chat and I'll send the handles soon. All right, so I have another question. All right, so what are 3 things that Quavia mentioned in her presentation that can help us to be better versions of ourselves in 2022? So she shared some very important points. So I am checking what are 3 things that we can do to, make 2022 a better year for us. All right, Brianna McLeod. All right, you can go ahead, Brianna. I unmuted you.
Okay, hi. Good
Hi.
night. One thing that she stood out to me that she said is to just start. What are we waiting for? We need to just start and stop laying and coming up with excuses. We need to stay hydrated because whatever we put in is what is going to be shown on our skin to come out. And that we need to embrace ourselves and not compare ourselves. So that's what I got going into 2022.
Is she correct? All right, she's saying yes, Brianna. So
Yes, she is.
yes, so you actually get a package. She's actually one of the business owners. She's the owner of Brandbury. She's a young entrepreneur. She's actually younger than me, so I really support her. So yes, guys, check her out on Instagram at Brandbury_. All right, so one last thing before I actually leave this afternoon. So as we go into the new year, it provides us with an opportunity for a new start. And new start, other of you guys may not know, but I'm actually Seventh-day Adventist. And one of the things about the New Start regime is that it shows us how God actually intends for us to take care of our temples, our bodies. And the N stands for nutrition. So it's so important that we eat healthily, as Quavia spoke about, as Ayana spoke about, eating healthily. It's also important that we exercise. We're not made to just sit down and don't do nothing. It's easier for us to die from inactivity than activity. So exercise is important. Water, staying hydrated is also important. Drinking water is important, but hydration is key. Sunshine is also very important. So if you have, the big C or any disease, but, especially flu-like disease, it's great to spend some time out there in the sun. It will uplift your spirit and also will provide you with a nice kick of vitamin D that will help you to fight disease. Temperance is also important. Try to be as temperate, don't overdo anything, don't work too much, don't sleep too much, be temperate. Always try to have some fresh air. Sleep with the window open. I know Jamaica can be a violent place, but It's good to, if you can't sleep with the window open, go out in the morning, take a walk before driving off to work, or during your lunchtime, walk outside. Also, rest is also important. Try to get your 6 to 8 hours. I know a lot of you guys are professionals. It's like the work never ends, especially if you're in marketing. It's like you have events Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And like, if you're not doing it, you're thinking about the fact that, oh, you have this call to make. And guys, try to rest. Like, I am learning that, like, just sit down and don't think about it. It makes a difference. And also, I would say, trusting God, a lot of times we're like worrying about things that we can't control. But tell yourself, say, me, nah, go worry about no. It's not easy, but training your mind to not worry or to at least believe that things will work out. Works miracles for your health. And stress is one of those hidden things that can kill you. So I'm definitely going to encourage you guys to get a new start this year. Nutrition, exercise, water, sunshine, temperance, air, rest, and also trusting God is also very important. So I just want to thank you guys for coming out and have a great evening and a great new year. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. It was a pleasure.
Thank
Take care.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to give a special shout out to our sponsor. Shevielle is a holistic natural hair and skincare brand that provides a variety of natural hair and skincare products such as castor oil, coconut oil, butters, and soaps. Then we have brand Brie, who provides handmade satin products such as bonnets and so on. We also have Chocolore Chocolates, and they provide Jamaican artisan chocolates. We also have Plant Lives Matter, and they provide a variety of succulent potted plants. We also have Katie Pink's Design, and she provides a variety of handmade hair accessories such as bonnets and headbands. We have Healing Health JA, and they provide a variety of premium organic herbs that can be used for medicinal, culinary, and also cosmetic purposes. Thank you for your support and join the natural journey with Shevielle.